Hi, I am Dr. Melissa Faulkner, and I am the writing specialist here on the Middletown campus and the tutor coordinator in the TLC for regionals. When I graduated high school in 1986, the only opportunities shown to me by family and most of my friends, school counselors, was trade school, and that was perfectly fine with me because I had very little ambition to do anything else anyway. So I went to trade school right out of high school, became a surgical dental assistant, and worked for about 10 years as a assistant in oral surgeries and root canals. By then, I was pushing 30 years old. I had two little kids and was divorced. And I suddenly began to feel this like urge inside of me to go back to school. I didn't know why, I didn't know where it was coming from. I thought maybe I would go into something else in the healthcare field. Um, but once I got into my gen eds and to some of my liberal arts courses, I realized what I was really craving because I'd always liked my job as a dental assistant, liked it very much, paid the bills. It wasn't a career change I was looking for. I was looking to understand the world around me more fully. I wanted to understand the political system that I was a part of. I wanted to understand history. I wanted to know how to communicate in writing better. I wanted to know how to read literature better. But I didn't know that's what I was looking for. So, 2 years into my college experience, I thought my plan originally was to stop at 2 years, but I didn't. A fire was being fueled in me, and I finished at the community college level, transferred to a 4 year institution. Um, my major was double major in political science and English, and my family and friends were all asking me, "What are you going to do with that?" And I would smile and tell them, "I'm going to be the most highly educated barista at Starbucks, I guess. I don't know. It wasn't about a job for me. Again, I was in love with learning. Um, at some point, I decided to go to law school, and when I announced to my mother, who I adore, she just didn't get it. When I announced to her I was going to go to law school, she said, "You know what I think you'd be really good at? Nail technician. You could do manicures, pedicures." Anyway, that wasn't the direction I was going. Not that there's anything wrong with that. That was not the direction I was heading. So I actually started law school. Didn't feel quite like a fit for me, and some circumstances happened, and I ended up in an master's degree program for English. Loved every minute of that. Finished my master's degree and applied to one and only one school for a PhD program, and it happens to be a rather prestigious one, the PhD program in composition and rhetoric here on our Oxford campus. I had no idea that I had just done something pretty incredible. Finished my PhD in 4 years and have never left higher education since. I only returned back to regionals this past January, and I'm so thrilled to be here. And it's really a coincidence because I did my dissertation work on first generation college educated students who began in 2 year programs and matriculated into 4 year programs. So my whole career has really been studying first generation college educated students in a better attempt to really understand my own journey. And I wouldn't change a thing about my journey, by the way. Thanks.